These two great talents and these two teams will receive an invitation. Well, there is plenty of time. They can afford to be a little bit patient, although given that Sweden do have to be more on the front foot, a good deal more on the front foot than they were on Friday. This is Martin Olsson.
Onto the game, play the game maybe 10-15 yards further up the field, and that of course is a risk, because with Ronaldo and Nani, they do have the pace to...
Nani. Door shut by Rasmus Elm. That's Ibrahimovic. Kacaniklic. This is promising. Ibrahimovic. And Kacaniklic
quite catch up with the ball from Ibrahimovic, but better already from the centre forward, getting involved. And he's not just a goal scorer, he can pick a pass as well, but that one just slightly too heavy. And Kacaniklic
at the moment tonight in their match against Croatia. Sugo Almeida showing for it. There's Elmander. And now Ibrahimovic. Martin Olsson raiding. Ibrahimovic again. Kallstrom. Coutinho. He lost out. Larsson.
Game.
Here's Ibrahimovic. Well, he would have the step. Ibrahimovic. Waiting for the game to come to him on Friday night. Mentioned Ronaldo and Pepe missing one day's training. So did Elmander on Sunday between... Certainly, he's not a young man anymore, turned 27.
Ibrahimovic really doing the same, so Ronaldo had a big part to play, even though we didn't see him playing the flowing football we know he's capable of.
This is Elmander. Ibrahimovic. Started the game terrifically well the other night. Ibrahimovic fed by Elmander into trouble. I mentioned the statistics. One clean sheet in 6 away from home. That's what Ibrahimovic was frustrated. Ibrahimovic. Chance to run at them. Kacaniklic. What can he produce? Rasmus Elm was arriving. Ibrahimovic. Now Martin Olsson for Sweden. Chopped down by Miguel Veloso. Screen in front of the back four.
Well, it's certainly a foul, but I think this...
The City against Tottenham from 12:30. Looking towards Ibrahimovic. And now Kallstrom! A routine one.
It's taken 41 minutes, but better play. Get some decent quality into Ibrahimovic, who brings Kallstrom into the game. He's a long, long way out. It's a beautiful strike. A good concentration from the Portuguese keeper. Had virtually nothing to do for the whole of this first half. And at the time, he's dived correctly, and his handling was
winning his 108th here this evening. And on he'll go, and he can unlock teams. It's Ibrahimovic trying to find a way through.
Real quality here. They've struggled to be an attacking force in this first half.
Here. That's better, but Ronaldo able to defend it. First time of asking. Ibrahimovic! Well, not straightforward. The first on second leg night.
It's not easy with a dropping ball like that, no matter how good a player you are. This is not an easy volley, but you see the difference. Seb Larsson, decent ball in. There's consternation in the Portuguese defence, and it might only be a half chance. But Ibrahimovic, like Ronaldo down the other end, he'd be disappointed he's not at least hit.
Patricio to the half-time interval. Not that they've had to do much in the way of seeing through so far. Not come under any sort of sustained pressure. And that will be the question for Erik Hamren at half-time. How they change the picture. Can they afford to rely on one flash of inspiration from Zlatan Ibrahimović, because there's been a brilliant save out of Andreas Isaksson. Ronaldo always dangerous, but Sweden lacking a little in attack and certainly haven't mustered.
Second half to come. These Swedish players still have got a chance, Johan Elmander, and they might as well go for it in the second half, might they? He's here as well. Andy Hinchcliffe, Daniel Mann.
Yes, thanks, Ed, it certainly is, but Sweden need to show more in the way of attacking intent. Change perhaps will provide that. Anders Svensson winning cap number 100. Many in Sweden were calling for that change from the very start. Here's Lustig. Ibrahimovic in the box arriving, but Patricio able to pass up a few opportunities to get the ball into the box in the first half. Straight in there. Johan Elmander's temper just simmering below the boil.
Not to keep an eye on that, Elmander and
Bento disagreeing. Ibrahimovic bustling, trying to find a way in behind. He has done, surely now! Oh, it's Rui Patricio's turn to produce.
I wonder there why Seb Larsson took a touch to control the ball, because when it broke to him, he could have just stuck it first time. Great work, good stretch here from Ibrahimovic to keep the ball alive. Just shoot first time, as soon as you're equalising.
But here's Elmander. It's like they flicked the switch. It's a different Sweden. Ibrahimovic. Lustig. Over Larsson's head. They've got to score 3 goals. They scored 4 in 28 in Germany earlier in this group. Ibrahimovic. Portugal to follow in the footsteps of Greece, who have booked their passage in Romania tonight with a 1-1 draw.
It's really important the Swedish crowd play their part as well. They've been shell-shocked as the players. The way that they've gone behind, but they need to get back on their feet and cheer their team on.
It is Ibrahimovic. Not everybody who was in the box, and Ronaldo will pick up the
coach. You've got to try and shrug that off and get your message on to your players about what you want. How
Ibrahimovic seeing most of his time on the ball when he's dropped very deep. Here he is again. Oh, Kacaniklic in round the back here. Larsson beyond Lustig. Ibrahimovic. Acrobatics from Bruno Alves. He is going to penalise Ibrahimovic for backing in. Sweden have to win a few more of theirs. Nani scampering after it.
Into the game much more.
A lot of them have been playing together in international colours for a long, long time now. I remember seeing Coutinho and Veloso together, Nani as well at the Under-21 Championship 6 years ago, when they did rather blow it. They succumbed to the pressure a bit, because a lot was expected of them. Fernandez also playing in that team, the former Everton man. And Svensson earning applause, and now Ibrahimovic is after this. Losing the battle there with Pepe. Able to settle for the corner.
Doesn't matter how they get it, Sweden just desperate for a goal to give them an opportunity of recovering in this game. In a set piece, if they can put some quality in there, if there's any disarray in the Portuguese defence, they just need to break the home side.
Well, beyond him, but in! Ibrahimovic has finally arrived, and there is a glimmer of hope for Sweden.
It's a really decent ball in, but it's shocking defending from the Portuguese. We know Ibrahimovic is a big lad and he's more than capable in the air, but he doesn't have to do an awful lot to score here. Just gets off the ground, nods it into the far corner. Maybe there's life in Sweden yet. Decent ball in. Watch Ibrahimovic up against Bruno Alves. He's just too strong for him. Just standing still, the Portuguese defenders, and that is far too easy for a centre forward of Ibrahimovic's quality. That is a very, very simple goal.
Could it be a game-changing moment? They will all be saying now, remember Germany, remember what we will do it tonight, and they've got the momentum. Kacaniklic is in there. Ibrahimovic, can he turn? Oh, Kallstrom goes down! But Howard... Well, just killed the fraction wide. Had the surprise element that night, maybe not tonight. Is the stage set for one man? It's Ibrahimovic! He's done it! And one more will do it for Sweden! Incredible stuff!
Well, this is quite extraordinary. So difficult to be precise, to whip it maybe into the top corner, and Ibrahimovic just decides, I'm going to put my foot through this with Ibrahimovic, and cometh the hour, cometh the man.
Well, they've waited for a moment of inspiration to come, and it has at last for Sweden.
If you just...
Lustig. Ibrahimovic hoping to get there. Ibrahimovic to try and hold it up, and he's worked it through. Kallstrom, will it break for him? Elmander's battle. Nice touch by Svensson. Oh, and Kacaniklic. And Ibrahimovic looking round, he felt maybe that he was tugged. No big appeal.
Minutes. Sweden have turned it on its head, and just Kacaniklic's poor first touch here. If he could have just killed that, cushioned it.
Maybe 10 minutes. That's Sweden's task now. Durmaz involved for the first time. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic on a hat-trick himself. Durmaz. Oh, Elmander, it may not be finished yet. Olsson. Not the most certain of headers from Veloso. Ibrahimovic was unorthodox. Elmander needed a few touches there. Perhaps his last one wasn't the best idea. Ibrahimovic towards him again. Pepe away. Picked up by Joao Pereira. Svensson with the foot in. Glance at the watch from Howard Webb. Whistle in mouth, and that signals that Portugal are on their way to Brazil. Top class finishing as well. Ibrahimovic.